Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's November 15th, Friday morning. Grain market's quiet again overnight. Corn unchanged, wheat slightly higher. Beans finding a little bit of pressure. We think that could be coming from the excellent weather that we're seeing in South America. The growing conditions down there to get that crop out of the ground and started seem to be very favorable. So that is what seems to be weighing on the soybean complex here. We're also getting some adjusting ahead of the export sales numbers that come out at 7:30 this morning, looking for some good sales again on corn, somewhere around 800 to 900,000 tons. Beans sale number is expected to be around 1 million tons. So that comes out at 7:30. We'll be watching for that. We've also got NOPA crush numbers that'll tell us how many beans were used for meal production and oil production here during the month of October. So we'll be watching that. That comes out at 11 o'clock this morning. There's also a story circulating in the trade that EPA is expected to give us their numbers to give us their decision on the mandate change. Yesterday, the news wires were saying that it could be down from the 14.4 billion gallons to 13 billion gallons. That remains to be seen. We've been waiting and waiting for this for some time. It seems to be that it will come out later today after the close, more than likely. So we'll be watching for that. Other news, planting progress in Argentina, for instance, is moving right along. The beans are pretty much normal at about 22% planted of their expected area that they will be going to beans. Corn is sitting at around 42%. That's just a bit below average. If you remember, they had dry conditions early, then we've had some heavy rains through those areas, so they're still 42% complete, but a little behind normal down there. In the cash markets here in the U.S., basis continues to be strong. We hear a few elevators that are where farmers did move some grain yesterday. They did drop their basis some. Gulf basis pretty much steady. We're hearing that barge freight is increasing, and barge demand is increasing, and some of that is because of the elevators along the river trying to find a place to store grain. So they're storing it on water, on barges, instead of on piles out on the ground. So expecting some increase in export demand. So that's some of the things going on in the cash markets. Futures, very quiet. Corn, for instance, has only seen a 0.5 cent change in price for the week so far as of last night's close. We're sitting at unchanged here this morning. So hope to get some more volatility. Expect the exports could be a driver here today. In the livestock market, cash cattle are still going untraded. The bids from packers that we've seen so far is at 128, 129 area. Offers at 133, 135 at the feedlot level. Hoping that we can get together at unchanged or better. That was around the 131, 132 area that we traded last week. The demand is slow from the packers simply because their margins are in the red. We're going into a time period here where meat, red meat in general, like pork and beef, will have some competition at the retail counter as we get close to this Thanksgiving holiday. Turkey certainly will take some space there and get some improved movement rather than in the meats. The choice beef down 45 cents yesterday. Select up 3 cents. Pork cutout values yesterday did see a rally up $1.78. Futures markets choppy here today. We've got the nearby December hog contracts. It's bouncing off of the 100-day moving average. That comes in, I believe, at 85.25 today, so we got to watch that closely. Closing below there on a Friday would more than likely signal some more stops being triggered, as funds and speculators have been the big reason for the selling pressure in the pork complex. Cattle have been holding together in the cash trade as we get down to the close today. If we see and believe cash can trade higher, it could be a positive for the futures. If it looks like we're going to trade lower, it could be the opposite. So we're watching that very closely. Stay in touch with Allendale's research. We'll keep you informed and give you some ideas on how to manage your way through these volatile times. So you can reach us at 800-262-7538. We wish everybody a very successful trading day, safe weekend, and I'll talk to you on Monday morning. Thank you.